Ah, I remember. I had that massive battle against the vampires where they sent like 4 armies against me.
Thorek,
Oh yeah, you won everything, yeah, okay, I remember now.
Yeah, they got absolutely slapped.
by Grundy.
I just need a moment to get my bearings.
Rune Lord of Karakazol. Grundy's will.
Damn, I actually got 3 skill points each for my general, well, for my lord and my 2 heroes off that one battle.
Pretty good.
But now, do I attack the
All
settlement?
ways are best.
I think I should.
Go for it.
I get warm.
Decisive victory.
For vengeance! For Karakazol!
Oh no. I'm gonna... Fuck. I'm gonna sack
Make
it.
them pay!
Yeah, if they're outside of your mountains, just stack them and raise them.
For Karakazol!
Yeah. What units have I got again?
Lost glories reclaimed!
Who's this? Who's that? Runesmith, support specialist.
Unbending! Master Rune Lord! For glories past! Tried and
I wonder why I
tested.
can't recruit Regiment Renown out here.
For the wisdom of Valea.
Damn, there's some strong units.
Let us begin.
They might have some shit units.
What do I want to do? What is that? I don't... What the hell? Great Gate, the Deeps. While an extremely costly and time-consuming endeavour, digging deep beneath the hold, down to the deeps, can be fruitful for those looking to greatly expand their Karak. Provides access to the deeps within this settlement. Costs 7,000 gold. And 2 gross surplus. What the fuck?
That sounds like fun.
Can I do that anywhere?
avenged.
Would you look at that? It's Liam.
La 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 la.
Lilium.
Lilium. Lilium.
How's it going?
So good. How's Black Ops 6?
No honest
Actually.
work without sweat.
Oh,
Too bad. Just having a little break.
having a break from
Sweltering.
Call of Duty, that's a sin.
My eyes are going all fuzzy in all fairness.
Scores the
Fuzzy. I can't see right now.
Clanbracach will be
That's one way to
feasted.
put it, Jesus.
Scour all trace of them.
Sacked and raised. Meow, 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 meow.
If you want something done right,
Ah,
Thorek and Ad.
can't put him in camp status after raising someone. What does that want me to do?
1 second, sir.
Beard rings of Grimmer. What the fuck is that? Reforge the following artifact via the forge. Beard rings of Grimner. But what is it?
They're down on your last page.
That one, that's empty.
Oh, the one that you went to before that one. Down. Senate room. Page.
That one, isn't it? But I need those items. And what were the fucking other ones? There's loads of them. So is that... These are... Oh, these are all the artifacts. I see.
It has been lost to our people for far too long.
Some of them I couldn't forge without attacking your settlements.
Yeah, you skip those.
Ready.
Do you actually have to attack them, or can we just ally and you get them?
Glory for
No, I think I get them from taking the settlement or destroying the settlement.
The ones who took it will pay with their lives.
Dwarven neck forge. It doesn't matter. There's plenty of other things I can get.
We honor the ancestors. like a furnace. Forged in battle. Fight for your own. I'll teach them. Lost glories reclaimed.
How are they not suffering attrition? They must have more
Hammer
bases
and
somewhere
anvil.
else.
Imminent rebellion. Fuck.
What did you want to do, Liam? Did you want to jump in, or are you just taking a break?
No, I'll watch for now.
Oh, is this guy trying to suicide?
So it's war.
I'll
Good.
lose one of my special units. So I'm gonna take the fight. That undead army has alive people in his army.
Yep.
How does that
Look
work?
at this fucking desert, man. Jesus.
Not many places to hide, is there?
Master of runecraft.
Look, there's two armies coming in. Nice.
Charge. See it done.
Wait, why did you start? Did you make a mistake?
No, no. He's attacking me.
Oh, you started on purpose. Okay.
It is a reckoning. Range far, range fast. Nothing can stop us. Be it ready. Charge. We are relentless. Pull those dwarven legs.
There's a flight incline to this hill too.
Thorek Ironbrow.
So you guys should be able to shoot down here.
Miners.
How do I want to do this?
Dwarf warriors. Move now. Move. Kazakan, ha. Strike out. Move. Move now. Kazakan,
What's up, Navi?
Now. Let the vengeance begin. Range far, range fast. Get moving.
We have amassed quite a lot.
Miners! Holding ammunition! Pump those dwarfen legs! Nothing can stop us! Warriors! Pump those dwarfen legs! We are relentless! Pump those dwarfen legs! Come on! Go!
Bring it on, mate.
Endless undead hordes.
This is their last ditch effort to try and push me back. If they lose this, they're finished.
Who are you guys playing? I see that you're Thorek.
Yeah.
I'm the lizard man next to him.
It's okay, you're Crocodile then.
Yeah.
Why do they have an exclamation mark above their heads?
That tells you how good your unit is against them. Oh, they have a Mortis engine? You take that fucker out first, man. I didn't see that Mortis engine.
What does it do?
Watching you on
Massive.
Twitch, Mark.
Massive
Fucking
damage over time.
webcam screen's too big.
Ah, the magical aura.
The moment that engages his infantry will be dead within 2 minutes.
What, this thing at the front?
Yes. Does massive AoE damage. You want to take that out the moment it gets close to you.
Aye! Step to it!
It's the vampire's best unit. It has no armor though, but it is efferal, so it has physical resistance.
Are you weak to stuff? Damn. Thorek is going alone against all of those guys. What a Chad.
He's an animal.
You hear the screams in the background, which is interesting as there's no females on the battlefield. Don't waste your artillery on a single entity.
Yeah, most artillery has a hard time hitting just a single guy. Unless you're KT. Or guys with cannons.
Thorek Ironbrow!
Let's go, little bro.
The anvil's might!
We're actually winning. You're destroying the thing. Yeah, there.
Thorek is a very powerful fighter.
Hearth and home.
The more this engine engages your blob when it's seen surrounded by its own units, it heals its own units and causes AoE damage to the enemy. So if you let that thing get into your army, you will lose.
Oath and steel. Thorek Ironbrow.
Find it mad how you know all this shit. Still blanks me head.
Runricky.
I've been playing what was it, 2,000 hours in Warhammer 3, I've got like 2,000 hours in Warhammer 2. The only one I didn't play is Warhammer 1, because Warhammer 1 sucks. And I watched Legend of Total War, he teaches you so much.
The anvil's might. Gazoo.
Yeah, the fucking Thorek didn't even take damage.
He's not gonna. Dwarves have high melee defense. Melee defense is chance to hit. So,
Yeah.
they're not gonna hit you.
It's escaping. The Mortis engine is going towards the blob.
Let the vengeance begin. Dwarf warriors. For the Callous Corps. Blessing on us. It is a reckoning.
Get your runesmith. Don't have him engage the enemy, but get him nearby and put down the helm of discord and nerf them.
Move now. Let's start shooting.
The engine is here.
Obey me.
Man is gonna die to range attacks.
Down. Off we go. Hearth and home. Castle. That's
We can move him a bit closer to that.
Castle. Strike out. They have wronged us. For the Caradan Corps. The clans unite. And shoot the wizards. Age, wealth, and skill.
Where's it gone?
It's dead.
Is it?
Dead.
Scuff.
Once your rune of Wrath of Ruin is recharged, put it in that left blob.
Ancestors' watch. Sword of vengeance. I speak my
Yeah, your
lord's
left side is
will.
breaking.
Move now. Come on.
Yeah, you can win. As soon as Thorek gets back, it's over.
Ancestor gods.
He's a one-man tombstack.
Yeah, so
Oaths
you
of
can probably just
hell.
leave him be and he's gonna kill everything by himself.
Rumney's well. Shoot the Wazax. Hey. It is an order. Strike the runes. Oath and steel. Warrelish. might! Oath and steel! Aye! That'll do! For vengeance! Dwarf warriors! Fight! What's your command?
The battle is over. If you killed the Strigoi Ghoul King, it's over.
Blow through!
He's there in the far left of rank 12.
Attack!
He's breaking already.
We demand blood! Shields! Move now!
Repairino and pepperoni.
More of vengeance!
Damn.
Ah, I didn't even get to use my grenadiers. These fucking dwarves are so tough.
That's what they were designed to be. Just high melee defense. You didn't use their ability there either, the shield wall. You activate that, it deflects artillery.
I didn't even realise I had it. Shall we switch across, or... Oh,
No, you keep playing. I'm just came to watch the stream. I'm doing my coursework.
I have to...
You're no use
I have to
to
leave
me.
for a few minutes. My shopping's just been delivered now, so...
You're shopping.
I'll be back in a few minutes.
Yeah, imagine having shopping being delivered to you like that.
It's like an everyday thing here.
Peak of laziness.
Well, depends how far you are from the store.
Having illegal immigrants bring you shopping like that.
Fuck that shit. I ain't paying like 20 quid petrol to drive to the store to spend money. You can come give it to me.
What happened to, walking distance?
I'm not walking like 3 miles. I live in the mountains. I'm nowhere near a supermarket.
You're a mountain man. You should be enjoying climbing down the mountain and up every day.
If you lived in Wilson,
Building up that muscle.
fuck that shit.
Getting those nice legs.
Oh, the other guy's not with you? I thought the three of you were playing together.
No. He's just watching the stream. Taking a break from real games such as Call of Duty.
Oh, the new one.
I'm not sure which one.
I was reading an article about that. Apparently Microsoft expects Call of Duty's Black Ops 6, whatever the fuck it's called, to increase Game Pass subscriptions by 2 million. They're cool. I wish it
Yeah,
was best of luck.
I don't know, it's just all of these business models, man, they're everywhere. Like, wow, just released a $90 skin and people are buying it in, not skin, mount. $90 mount, and they're buying it in droves.
Oh, is that like that giant giraffe thing? Or dinosaur?
Yeah, the Brontosaurus.
I saw that. I was like, wow. Really?
I was just seeing the screenshots of people just
Yeah, I saw something
having
related.
so many of them. And of course there's League, which is $500 skins, and soon to be way more expensive new tier of skins. It's
I
just
remember-
everywhere.
I remember when I was younger playing Fantasy 14 and I bought the Fat Moogle swing. I thought that thing was cute. It only cost me like 20 quid. Skins nowadays are like 500. Oh, screw that.
Yeah, I mean, they're not even that good. The quality of the skills are going down. It's just that they're betting everything on exclusivity.
Hmm. And I thought gacha games were bad. At least they give you some decent shit.
Nah, it's all gacha all the way down, man. The gacha thing, it started the trend, and then everyone else just followed in.
Ah, but they're two different things. Gachas are at least free to play. You don't have to spend money. Not like today's
No.
world where you pay $90 for a game and then it's like pay us more for this season
Yeah, but
as the DLC. Then you gotta buy this battle pass for extra shit. Like, ah, fuck this.
I mean, yeah, but it's never, you're never forcing to spend anything. Like with the WoW thing or the League thing. You don't have to buy it. You can play League for free without any skins, whatever. It's just psychology behind it. They
Some
know,
games are pay to win.
yeah. Usually the gacha ones are pay to win.
Couple of others. Star Wars Battlefront was pay to win when that first released.
Yeah. But mostly they just prey on um, your desire to get these things and your psychology. And they're very successful at it. I got no money. No money. So he has some artifacts, Slim, the dwarves has some artifacts in some of my villages. If we ally, does he get them, or how does this work?
Yeah. If you ally, your faction pretty much hands them over to him.
Ah, okay.
Yo yo.
Blue.
Did you finish the game yet?
Already done 2 times. By the time we got here, man, it's already over.
Ironbrow.
It's all
Oh.
over.
You haven't bought any
Hammer
character
and
runes?
anvil.
Interesting.
Yeah, I actually was going to ask about that.
Unbending.
bit unsure about what they are and where I get them. I was
Close this
saying,
tab.
is it this one? The Forge.
Mm-hmm.
Character runes. Yeah, I was just saving the money, but like I've saved up enough now, so I've got
It's
1200.
like a furnace.
The only use for your oath gold is the workshop, so you should always spend it.
Sweltering.
Always buy the Iron Warden's tankard.
Brumney's will.
It turns your Dwarf Lord and heroes into Doomstacks.
As if these guys weren't strong enough.
Ward save is damage resistance. It blocks both magic and physical, so 10% of that is great.
Let's take a look.
Weapon strength, also a good one. It's right there. Go back down. You should always buy this for every Dwarf Lord. Go all the way down. It's at the bottom. The Master Rune of Spite, buy that. Damage over time. You just throw Thorek into a blob and he'll kill that blob on his own. Buy a Rune of Strike in too. 20% warp weapon strength is fucking huge.
That's crazy. Thorek's just gonna be an unstoppable tank. He doesn't need an army.
No. You think Thorek's OP, you haven't seen Belaga.
Weapon strength again, 30%. And I take it I can do this with my heroes too, or is it just lords?
Go to enchanted items quickly. Go down. There it is. Iron Warden's tankard. Craft that. Let's make your Thorek OP. You're pretty much done for now. You just save the rest. Hey, go back into the skills tab for Thorek.
If you want something done right,
Equip the equip the Iron Warden's tankard. It's right there. It's above your blue item. And the Talisman of Preservation. Alright, click on the Master Rune of Spite now. And the Master Rune of Skull Black Hammer. And then put on the last one, the Rune of Luck.
Jesus, 10% ward save.
Right, and each should have 26% ward save. So, it's 26% damage resistance.
Oh my god.
And he has regen too, so when he's in a fight, he's just gonna keep healing.
Disgusting.
This is the dwarves, man.
all ways are best.
People are like, dwarves are kind of mediocre, and it's like, they are until you know how to play them and how to abuse the workshop. And then you can turn their lords and heroes into Doomstacks and can't die. And if you buy the new Thrones of Decay DLC, or at least Malachai's part of it, you get access to all the new units and it makes them even better.
Dumb Grom.
Getting access to the new Slayer units is great. Rune of Wrath and Ruin. It's the only good rune.
As you like. Tried and
Fireworks
tested.
already.
Yeah.
Rune Lord of Garakazol.
Oh, he's got a full army there again. Where is he?
Now,
It's vampires, they'll be garbage, don't worry about it.
attack!
You can just fight it, man, and just throw Thorek and your heroes in.
So it's war! Good!
Spectate Arbor.
The Drakenhort Conclave.
I just want to make some food, man. 1 second, I want to put my pizza in the oven. Smashing it, these Asda's own pizzas at the moment. Cheaper than the other pizzas out there. Special deal for 2 of them, and you get it's a stuffed crust.
How about you give me some pizza?
Where's that?
Okay.
Where'd you get that deal pizza from? We need details.
It's Asda. They make everything like their own, and
Oh yeah, you bought Asda brand.
They've just recently started doing their own like nice pizzas, and they're cheaper than Goodfellas and all that, and it's stuffed
they do-
crust.
They've been doing that here for a while in Wales. I like going to Morrison's salad bar and just buying all that pasta. I love Morrison's pasta.
Yeah, can't beat a Morrison's salad. At Sainsbury's, they do the pizza, but they warm it up for you in store. Well, cook it in store, not warm it.
Probably want to leave these out, don't I? Get them out of there.
Yeah. Set up like a box formation for your infantry just in case they get flanked to protect your artillery, and just send your heroes in.
We demand blood. Miners.
Disgusting. Jesus Christ, so disgusting.
We demand blood.
And I want to play dwarves now. Still currently doing a Kislev campaign.
Leah's will.
And then they fucking nerfed them.
What, you mean next patch?
No, they already nerfed them. They nerfed their units because they're doing too well in multiplayer.
Which ones are the good ones for Kislev?
Their sleds are good. Their Zargad are really good. Not the best. As an infantry are better in the game, but they are really good walls.
What about the ice guys, like the ones with bows and arrows and shit?
The Ice Guard are good when you play as Catrin, but when you don't play as Catrin, they don't perform very well.
Even though they have a higher rank than the others ones.
The Yakshina ambushers are better than them. Because the Yakshinas have more armor piercing. But the Ice Guard have magic damage. So if you're fighting demons, you use Ice Guard. If you're fighting everyone else, the Yakshina ambushers are better.
Yeah.
Get it done.
It really does a lot to look at the stats, doesn't it?
The most versatile unit in their roster, though, is Strikesy. There's nothing having a gun front line that's also a melee unit. And they hold they hold together really well. They're better than Armored Cossars. Armored Cossars are trash. Thorek's already on 80 kills.
Jesus Christ. I've been...
Well, I left that unit.
I can't be that surprised considering how low quality these undead troops are, so...
Oh, the undead are. They play exactly like they play on tabletop. Their army is nothing but chaff, but their heroes are very powerful. Of course, if they just recruit a necromancer, he's completely useless. But if you were up against, say, Vlad right now, and he had Isabella and three other vampires with him, you'd be in deep shit. Because Vlad could solo you on his own.
So Vlad could actually solo Thorek on his own?
Yeah, Vlad would beat him.
Ancestor gods.
They had a nerf Vlad, man, and Vlad's still OP. They nerfed Malus Darkblade too.
And what about my guy, like the Krogar guy? Like,
Krogar is very powerful. You could
so,
take him on.
how do you build these guys? Like, for example, in my skills right now, I selected... Well, I wanted to go down the path where I reduce my upkeep for my troops so I can have a bigger army. But I can't help but feel that that is a mistake, and instead I should go for more stats for my hero. Like, how do you...
Okay, so the game gives you a hint when you were picking him with the faction effects.
Mm-hmm.
Buffs the Scar Veterans. They're the heroes. Every level they get 1% weapon strength per level.
Yeah.
And they get Carnosaur mounts just like Croc got that. Croc gets Grimlock. Just give him an army of Scar veterans and he'll be unstoppable.
Jesus Christ.
Put a Skink Oracle in his army so you have access to health magic. And then 19 Carnosaurs. His army's done.
It feels so cheesy, but yeah, I mean, I can see it.
That's how you play Crocker though. He's all about buffing them. He is the leader of the Scar veterans. If you want a fun Lizardmen campaign and a really unique one, it's Oxyotl.
You have to tell me which one is like, where is it? Is it one of the skink ones or is it
He's a skink.
a skink? Okay.
Halloween, the Cult of Sotek is probably the best Lizardmen campaign, but he starts off very hard. But if you can handle that beginning, it's the best Lizardmen campaign.
The one that I played a bit and I had fun with was my solo game. Was the Horde one.
Oh, Crocsco Dundee, aka Nakai.
Yeah, it was just fun to go around and fuck all of those people up. I don't have to build shit. I don't. Well, I mean, besides on my hordes.
Crocsco Dundee is awesome. I love the Lizardmen. They're great. The campaign mechanics are trash, but they are reworking them. They said that on their list.
The geomantic web, you mean?
Yeah, it's a god-awful mechanic.
Yeah, it does feel awful to have to build buildings for that shit.
It pulls the Lizardmen back. I'm excited for the DLC because Azul is coming, which means the Wraithmongers are coming. Thorn's gonna get even more OP.
Well, you're seeing his OP right now.
Thorn's super overpowered. But he only excels in frontline infantry, so it makes sense that's what he's gonna be good at. He's useless at everything else. But Thorn don't care. Just send his boys in and they'll pick the crap out of you.
Jesus.
My favorite demon faction is Nurgle. I love playing Nurgle.
I hate playing against anyone that has plagues. Like the Skaven, the fucking Nurgle. It feels so bad to have your army plagued like that. It's disgusting.
Especially the Skaven one, because you can't take attrition.
Yeah. The Skaven is the way worst. There's like, what, 5 turns of no replenishment? Oh my fucking god.
Yeah.
Not only no replenishment, but attrition damage is...
Slanesh can be a fun campaign, but going up against his biggest weakness right off the get-go is very difficult.
Strike the room! The anvil's might! Thorek Ironbrow! Iron breakers! Shoot the wizards! Rock those broken legs! Thorek Ironbrow!
That's a victory. 78 lost. God damn.
And look for it. 500 kills, not even a...
Not a scratch on him. Nobody else want to jump in yet?
I'm still doing my course work. I'm almost finished. Probably about half hour-ish.
Now the grudge is repaid.
I'm free on the weekend though.
Thorek Ironbrow. Summon me if you dare. Ready? Iron willed. All ways are best. Runriki!
They must have more settlements left just over here.
They do. You can see the vampire corruption.
Might as well go and finish them off, but I'm running low on HP with these guys.
Well, Thorek has 100 leadership, which means he's unbreakable. So when the battle starts, all you gotta do is to send your army to retreat, leave Thorek on the field on his own, and he'll do it himself. Oh, be careful of that. Where's I going to the Death Gorge? The greenskins will be coming for you soon.
He was skulking around earlier and then he left.
He's just trying to find you. The AI is spying.
Lord.
Master Rune Lord, raise the banners!
There he is. My good old
No
friend.
honest work without sweat.
Nothing else I can do. What's Liam doing?
Only Liam knows what Liam is doing.
I am doing fuck all. Just watching you play.
I'm jumping off to eat my pizza in like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
That picture just
Imagine.
freaks me out. I think it's a granny and a light bulb. I'm not too sure.
Wait, what happened?
His Discord pic. He looks like a granny and a light bulb. It kind
It
of
is.
freaks me out.
Used to be the old 45 watt. 45 watt? Tickled me years ago and I've just never changed it.
What? Where is Arbor going? Are you still going north?
No. This is pretty much the extent of my going north.
So now you're going south.
Yeah, and west.
Orders me forge.
I would actually advise you to keep going north. You are now sharing a border with Clan Moors.
Yeah,
North.
they might declare on me.
And to the east of you is Nurgle in the Dragon Isles, which you could also sail across the sea to get to.
We've made an agreement though. I'm having the mountains. He can have everything outside of the mountains.
Hey, you just give him over to you. that war with the Skaven's gonna happen regardless. Better if you went into diplomacy now, you'd be like minus 200. They'll jump you soon.
I would even... Wait.
Because they start in the Misty Mountains.
Yeah, I know they're here. Mm.
Which is a Lord of the Rings reference.
Yep, yep.
Ah, I like it warm.
Oh, no, 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 no. You want to play some GTFO tonight?
Hmm? Who?
Well, I've got it installed and Liam's got it installed.
It's just Navi that's missing, huh?
I checked out the gameplay to it, it's like, meh.
Yeah, betrayal.
You go ahead, I don't mind. I'll just jump back in Space Marine 2.
Or we could do Space Marine 2. I have updated it now.
Well, whatever it is, I got like 3 more hours before I go play some Factoria. With a friend.
Age of Reckoning begins.
Ancestral mastery.
You failed the last one.
I don't know how. I don't really know what I'm doing with it.
So, see, it's right here. So, you see right here, playing the tasks, it's got a little book there, 93. That means grudges. The more the AI pisses your faction off, so setting foot in your territory, raiding you, kicking your ass in the battle, that number's going to go up. The higher the number, the more grudges you settle, the more Age of Reckoning points you get.
What 93 figure? Where was that?
Above the plane of Tuskers. You can see it right there, the little book.
Oh. I've been hitting these guys though, so I don't know why I failed it.
Because they're not doing enough damage to you. That's what's happening. Because you're winning against them, you're settling your grudges.
Is that not a good
Think about it.
It is, and it isn't. It's what you're meant to do, but the game is punishing you because you're not getting grudges. Like, if you open the Great Book of Grudges now, you'll see a bunch of stuff in there. Like, go to Legendary Lords. And hover over Confederate. It tells you there, your total settled grudges are 43,000. You need to settle another 13,000 to Confederate Belagar. He's beating you. That's the only purpose it serves. Of course, if you fail the Age of Reckoning, which you did, your units are going to cost 50% more upkeep.
The axe thirsts for war.
That's not very fair.
Yeah, you're getting punished because you don't have enemies. That's what's going on here. Like, yeah, go back to Thorek again quickly. You'll see it here. And click on its Grudge Settler unit. It's the one with the red icon. You can see you're paying 460 gold for those Grudge Settlers, when you should be paying like 200. That's why you're on the verge of bankruptcy.
I don't mind paying that much though, because
Be honest, you went 400 gold for Slayers, they are not fucking worth that at all. You could get like 2 to 3 Dwarf Warriors for that. And Thorek buffs the shit out of Quarrelers. You want to get more Quarrelers.
I like it warm.
I've got these guys now though.
It's your army. I'm just trying to give you advice. You're on the verge of bankruptcy.
Is my food ready? The food is ready.
Ew.
What kind of person eats, man? Right, I'll be back in 5 or 10 minutes.
They get put in a better situation financially. No, they don't. accept the status quo. But when you fundamentally challenge that view, that sort of outcomes come from culture and people's individual decisions, and you start to realise that outcomes, you know, like negative outcomes, crime, poverty, people having less families, having less kids, that maybe doesn't come from culture. Maybe the reason that men and women aren't having kids and getting married isn't because they're no longer Christian and they don't believe in families and the nuclear family. Maybe it's because no one can fucking afford to have families. Maybe it's because most people in their 20s still haven't moved out of their parents' house. Maybe it's because they don't make enough money between two people to afford to have a child. There's all these things that are happening, and you realise that probably the economic system is causing this. And it isn't just that the testosterone levels
Yup.
What's up?
What's that?
Yeah.
Tried and tested.
I'm bored. Should we play GTA 4?
I mean, he said he doesn't like it, so it's just 3 of us if you wanna play it, but if you do, sure.
I'll save the game. I just fancy something
Sure.
different. Been hammering.
Different. Hmm. And it is a bit silly of you to suggest GTA 4 considering your melee weapon there is a hammer.
The fuck? Did I save it then? Yeah.
I wasn't watching.